Part 49. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 481. Hee, it's just disgusting. Despicable. A black sheep like this should be eliminated as soon as possible. King Fang Fan advocates the formation of the Thousand Nations Alliance, and I, Su, are the first to agree. Lord Su Zheng is willing to support Fang Fan as the leader of the Thousand Nations Alliance. My kingdom also supports. My koala country also supports. What Thousand Nations Alliance? In the end, it's not your own to protect yourself. It's useless. Fang Fan only cares about his own 1/3 of an acre of land. Crossing the oceans to help other countries. Thinking too much. He wants you all to be killed. Anyway, my big cherry blossom country will not join any bullshit alliance of thousands of countries. We are surrounded by oceans on all sides, and we are very safe. It's just. We will not join unless we make the people of our country and become the leaders of the Thousand Nations Alliance. This is a conspiracy. Fang Fan's ambitions are completely exposed, and he wants to take this opportunity to dominate the world. The despicable and shameless side is completely revealed. Reconsideration. It's the same for us in Vietnam. Well, Fang Fan is a descendant of the blood of our Great Gao Kingdom. All of us in the Great Gao Kingdom firmly support Fang Fan as the leader of the alliance. Fang Fan advocates the formation of the Thousand Nations Alliance. Those who support it will naturally oppose it, and some will maintain a neutral stance. From the current point of view, the opposition plus neutral accounts for 70%. Only about 30% of the country lords are willing to stick to Fang Fan's side, and they are willing to join the Thousand Nations Alliance and support Fang Fan as the leader of this alliance. Seeing this result, Fang Fan was not discouraged. From his point of view, he had already foreseen this situation. It was beyond Fang Fan's expectations to even have 30% of the country's support. Those who are willing to join the Alliance of Thousand Nations, I welcome. If you don't want to join, I won't force it. But I want to explain one thing in advance. I joined the Thousand Nations Alliance. From now on, all countries in this alliance are not allowed to attack each other. When necessary, they must support each other. In addition, if anyone dares to attack the alliance countries of the Thousand Nations Alliance at such a critical time, our Fang Fan will completely kill you even if we attack from thousands of miles away. I do what I say. To borrow a sentence, those who violate our Thousand Nations Alliance will be punished even if they are far away. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes, and the killing intent in his eyes gradually condensed together. At this moment, he must come out in such a state. World announcement. It has been more than 3 hours since the Battle of the Plains started, and now the plane killing list is announced. Planet killing list. First place, Gillette, 54 points, Orcs. Second place, Elton, 37 points, Orcs. Third place, Alexis, 35 points, Orcs. Fourth, Elmer, 34 points, Orcs. Fifth place, Buddy, 29 points, Orcs. Sixth place, Milosi, 20 points, Orcs. Seventh place, Kaba, 12 o'clock, Orcs. Eighth place, Augustus, 10 points, Orcs. Ninth place, Maxine, 8 points, Orcs. 10th place, Jeffrey, 5 points, Orcs. 11th place, Orcs. 47th place, Zhao Kun, 1 point, Human Race. Shocking list. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 482. Looking at the release data of the plane killing list, Fang Fan's face couldn't help gloomy. The top 100 data of the 2 plane killing points announced by the plane killing list. Of course, The top 10 on the list are naturally the top priority, and the core focus of everyone's attention. But in the top 10 of the plane killing list, there is not a single human race. All are marked with the mark of the orcs. Fang Fan was still in the 47th place and saw the first human figure, and he was still pitiful with only a few killing points. This is a great shame. When the plane channel of Baiduchan was opened, the human race of Baiduchan became the target of those orcs looting and slaughtering. For the unprepared Terran, this is a complete disaster. Fang Fan rides on the Judgment Unicorn and drives the Judgment Unicorn to speed up. At this moment, he is leading a group of heroes and pets, as well as a group of legions marching directly towards the northern capital city at full speed. The battle is on fire, and there is no room for delay. Fang Fan thought in his heart, a face full of infinite worry. World Babel Dialogue. I'm going. Our human race, it's so miserable. Hey, I already said that these orcs are very powerful. Can our human race escape this catastrophe? It's really hard. Who said it wasn't? Our human race needs a hero who can stand up to the sky. Fang Fan, King Fang Fan is about to go to the northern capital of China, now I can only rely on him to support the sky. That's all it can do now. World announcement. GGG, ants. Did you see the plane killing list? Are you feeling discouraged? Tisk tisk tisk, I already feel your anger. Weak ants. What you should do now is not resentment. Not complaining. Get up and pick up your weapons. Go fight. Go kill. I like your anger and killing in desperate situations. GGG, in order to inspire you, I will disclose the rewards of the plane killing list in advance. Also, we'll completely open the Killing Point Exchange channel. GG, the list rewards of the plane killing list will be released after 1 month, and the final data will be based on the 1 month later. Number 1 on the plane killing list, reward Tongtian Divine Jade 100,000, King Level Promotion Card 1000, Universal Experience Card *100. King Level Battle Pet Summoning Card *1. Second place on the plane killing list, reward Tongtian Divine Jade 50,000, King Rank Promotion Card 500, Universal Experience Card 50, 10-star War Pet Summoning Card 1. The third place on the plane killing list, reward Tongtian Divine Jade *20,000, King Rank Promotion Card *200, Universal Experience Card *20. 9-star Battle Pet Summoning Card *1. The 4th to 10th place on the plane killing list, reward King Level Promotion Card 50, Universal Experience Card 5, 8-star Pet Summoning Card *1. The 11th to 20th place on the plane killing list, reward King Level Promotion Card 20, Universal Experience Card 2, and 7-star Pet Summoning Card *1. The 21 ST50th place on the plane killing list, reward King Level Promotion Card 10, Universal Experience Card 1. 6-star Pet Summoning Card *1. The 51 ST100th place in the Slaying of the Plane, reward the King Level Promotion Card 5, and the 5-star Pet Summoning Card 1. The rewards are not bad. There is actually a reward for the Heaven Passing Divine Jade. Hi, the first place reward is 100,000 Heaven Penetrating Divine Jade. You must get it. Fang Fan's eyes flickered with a gleam of light, and he spent a lot of energy in order to explore the traces of the Heavenly God Jade. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 483. In order to obtain the 300,000 heaven-penetrating divine jade on Sea God Island, Fang Fan was in deep danger several times. If not for a Sea God blessing card, he could disguise himself as a Sea God envoy and escape the catastrophe. This time, it's really cold. Taking some risks, it's really a small thing. The most important thing is that Fang Fan can't find any other traces of heaven-reaching divine jade. It can be said that it is a fly without a head, scurrying around. I got a total of 290,000 heaven-reaching divine jade at Sea God Island, plus the 30,000 heaven-reaching divine jade that came from the divine envoy by Biao, and now I have 320,000. The Tongtian divine jade rewarded by the top 3 of the face-killing list is also 170,000 yuan. If we can obtain all of them, we are almost halfway to the mission of the unreachable million-day divine jade. Fang Fan clenched his hands tightly, his eyes twinkled brightly, saying that he was not excited at all. That would be a lie. Tisk, I'm really reluctant to book this book. In addition to those precious Tongtian divine jade rewards, the king level promotion card, the universal experience card, and even the king level battle pet summoning card. Which one is not a boutique? The first place can actually get 1,000 king level promotion cards. It's enough to promote a 1-star king level legion to a 2-star. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes. Needless to say, he must get the reward. World announcement. Currently, the exchange channel of the Killing Point is open for the exchange of the following commodities. Top promotion card, 1 point. Tongtian Divine Jade, 10 o'clock. King level promotion card, 100 points. Universal experience card, 100 points. 10-star pet summoning card, 1000 points. 1-star king level pet summoning card, 10,000 points. King level pet upgrade card, 10,000 points. On the exchange panel, there is a dazzling array of products, and there are many products. As Fang Fan watched, his expression became excited. Heaven to Heaven Divine Jade. 10 killing points can be exchanged for a Heaven to Heaven Divine Jade. If I slaughtered enough orcs, does it mean that I can directly gather all the divine jades with this opportunity? Then build the road to heaven. Fang Fan clenched his hands tightly. When he first heard about the Battle of Plains, Fang Fan was in a very bad mood, very bad. Sai Wen loses his horse and knows it is not a blessing. Now it seems that the so-called crisis is not necessarily an opportunity. If we can seize such an opportunity, we will be able to completely turn things around. Fang Fan was thinking this way, and he was looking forward to this battle more and more. World Babble Dialogue. The reward is great, but what does it have to do with me? Haha, killing points are too rare. Killing a 6-star orc will give you 1 killing point. Killing a 1-star king level orc will only get 10 killing points, it's too rude. Yeah, this killing point exchange channel is actually just a decoration. What does it have to do with us? Just don't look at this thing. You guys still have time to think about these things. Let's save your dog's life first. I heard that Bai Duchen has been killed into an Azura field. Anken, which is closer, is about to be slaughtered by the army of orcs. These orcs mainly slaughtered survivors of the 6-star level and above. As for the low-level ones, they were raised in captivity and became their blood food. These orcs are so disgusting. They actually like to drink human blood. Perverted. Being caught by them, but it's really miserable. Silence. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 484. North City. Big Brother. These so-called human races are really too weak. According to my opinion, just divide the troops and kill them. How good it is to slaughter them all. Hey, when the time comes, our brothers will have exclusive rewards for the killing list, and we will send them out. Yeah, Big Brother, I think what the third brother said makes sense. Anyway, we are strong enough. Divide our troops and move forward. We will be able to completely conquer this world. At that time, this plane will be a subsidiary plane of our orc plane. We have kept these human races in captivity from generation to generation. For our food. In the luxurious hall of the Baidu City Lord's mansion, it has been occupied by a group of orcs at this moment. These orcs are here wantonly clamoring to destroy the human race. Conquer the world. Greed and slaughter are mixed in the eyes of all orcs. You will all be punished. The patron saint of our human race is coming soon. Ha ha ha, you will all be killed by him. You despicable invaders. You murderous demons. All of you will die. All of you will die. You won't live long. You have the ability, you killed me. Kill me. Baidu Chang, who was bound by his limbs, stood upright with his back upright, with a determined look on his face. Humans, allegiance to me, I can let you continue to lead these human races. You are the lord of the human race, you can lead them, you go and tell them, as long as you do your duty as our blood food, send a few over to let them every day. We just need to drink blood, don't resist and don't commit suicide. What you have now, we'll only have more in the future. When we orcs completely conquer this plane, you will be able to manage the entire plane. Why do you refuse? Augustus shrugged, slaughtering a 6-star human race, he could get a reward for killing points, and he had slaughtered cleanly. But slaughtering human races below 6-star level, there is no benefit. According to his meaning, it is to raise a group of human races, and then pull out a few to kill them every day, for blood food. Why not do it? And it can also encourage them to cultivate. If they can break through to 6 stars, they can also harvest a batch of killing points. This is a steady stream of precious wealth. How can such wealth be easily lost? I bother. This is the territory of our human race. You orcs. Get the hell out of here. Have the ability, kill me. Huajing defends God and will avenge me. Snapped. Augustus slapped him with a slap in the face, and a blood-red paw print appeared on Baidu Chinchin's face. His face was directly swollen due to the slap of gravity, and streaks of blood came out along his cheeks. Bah, spicy chicken. Just a little bit of strength. Zhang Ao spat out a few teeth. At this moment, he has completely given up the idea of survival. For him, death now may be a relief. Controlled by these orcs, his life is better than death. Humph. Gather these disobedient humans and kill them. I don't have that much patience. After cleaning up this place, I have to go out to conquer. In the central square of Baiduchen, tens of thousands of survivors of Baiduchen gathered together, surrounded by beastmen with their teeth and claws. This time, these orcs are going to kill all these humans. Death chi is surging wildly in the sky above the city. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 485. Countless orcs are running to tell them that they are going to have an open-air crazy celebration here. And the way they celebrate is naturally to slaughter these human races. Kill. 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 3 words of killing came out in a row, and Augustus stood above the sky with a rebellious look on his face. The executioners have raised their butcher knives, and everything seems to be running on this trajectory. Tens of thousands of survivors of Baiduchen, including the Baiduchen Zhang Ao, their hearts were surprisingly calm at this moment. They are all rebels. They stick to the last pride of the human race. Even if you die, you are not a slave to a beast. This is their belief, and it is the eternal persistence. Baidu Chang Zhang Ao suddenly laughed miserably, raised his head, and wanted to look up at the blue sky for the last time. Above the blue sky, why are there so many dragons and beasts? Zhang Ao's gaze gradually changed, and the miserable smile on his face stopped abruptly. He suddenly remembered a legend. Wherever Fang Fan's patron saint goes, Tianlong opens the way, and Tianma accompanies him. Is he here? Zhang Ao swallowed a mouthful of saliva. His persistence for so long was not in vain. You want to kill my fellow human race, Have you asked my opinion? Those who offend my human race will be executed. Cut. 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 One after another high-pitched voices came from the air, and Fang Fan led a group of legions to arrive first. After arriving in Baiduchan, what was shocking were the corpses of the survivors. This is the first plain passage, and countless well-armed orcs poured in, relying only on the defense of the northern capital city. They could not resist at all. Although the northern capital city was admirably resisting, it still fell quickly. Following this, the orcs carried out countless killings in the city. Who are you? Are you also a human race? Tisk, there are really people who are not afraid of death. How dare you provoke us orcs? Looking at you like this, your level shouldn't be too low, you've got a wave of killing points. Augustus saw Fang Fan's arrival. Not only did he have no fear, but also had a faint sense of excitement. In his eyes, all human races are either blood food or killing points. Because these human races are really too weak. And the human race in front of me seems to be stronger? But so what? What's the use of bringing so many dozens of combat units? And in his hands, he holds hundreds of thousands of elite orcs. Kill. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes. There were no words at all. The word kill ran through the whole situation. At this moment, he doesn't want to mess with these human races at all. Facing these innocent dead human survivors, Fang Fan just wanted to use a killing to comfort these dead human souls. Blood feud, after all, still needs to be washed with blood. With Fang Fan's order, 5 heroes, 4 pets, and 7 legions, the whole army started. Today's Fang Fan is no longer the Wuxia Amon of the past. The 5 heroes are all 1-star kings. Xiao Jinlong Aoguang and Kunpeng Baiming are the 1-star king class and the 2-star king class respectively. There is also a 1-star king level 4 wing war angel army. The War Angel Legion has 9 1-star king level 4 winged war angels. All the king level combat powers are added together, and there are 16. This is Fang Fan's qualifications and capital to despise the enemy. How about an army of hundreds of thousands of orcs in front of you? Kill. What about the king level orcs? Kill. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 486. This human race is really dead. Doesn't he know where he is now? Arrogant race. It is destined to be taught by blood. A sneering look appeared on the orc Augustus' face, and he did not take it seriously in the face of the attacks of these people under Fang Fan's command. In other words, he was arrogantly used to it. Second brother and third brother. You, kill him. Augustus waved his hand and then stretched his waist. Although his 2 brothers did not reach the king level, they were also 10-star orcs. To put it bluntly, there is no difficulty in sweeping a city and a country. Confidence suddenly soared. Fang Fan watched the 2 dying orcs rushing towards him, and gave Garen a casual wink. Clack clack. I only heard the sound of 2 broken bones, and the heads of the 2 10-star orcs have already fallen to the ground. Augustus, the leader of the orcs, was stunned. What is this operation? Even if it was him, it would take a while to fight against these 2 10-star brothers at the same time. His eyes couldn't help but glance at the main battlefield, and his face became even more ugly. On the main battlefield, there was a horrific massacre. Fang Fan's 6 10-star legions, plus Kylan's 10-star Vampire Prince Legion, a total of 7 10-star legions, started bloody battles. For these orcs whose average combat strength is only 4 stars and 5 stars, don't be too casual. Another 1-star king class 4-winged war angel army, 5 1-star king class heroes, 1-star king class little golden dragon, 2-star king class Kunpeng. These are the top combat powers. In the face of the looting of these top combat powers, the battle situation was actually doomed from the very beginning. Escape. I must escape. The expression of Augustus, the leader of the orcs, suddenly changed. He is arrogant, but not stupid. He knew very well what the fighting power in front of him represented, and who he had offended. Who says humans are all ants? Which foolish orc said that if he went to the plane of the human race, he could kill all the way to the end? Shameless. Despicable. Didn't this push him into the fire pit? He thinks he is strong enough, but he thinks that there are at least a dozen people in this group who are much stronger than him. Escape became his only option. Escape. 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 Must escape. Sizzle. As for the hundreds of thousands of elite orcs behind him, he couldn't care less. The biggest meaning of their existence should be to cover themselves and escape further. I hope they can hold on for a while. Where do you want to go? Fang Fan rode the ruling Unicorn King and ran to Augustus. Fang Fan had been testing Augustus' behavior since the beginning of the fight. This time in the battle, it is natural to do all the work. Wouldn't it be a pity if even the commander of this orc army was let go? Anyone who has been contaminated with the blood of the human race on the land of the human race, must die. They cannot be forgiven. Augustus was subconsciously startled when he saw Fang Fan who was chasing him, but then a vicious look appeared on his face. You don't force me. Let me go back now. I promise not to kill and invade your human plane again. Otherwise, or else. How about otherwise? Fang Fan's indifferent eyes glanced over, and suddenly there was a sense of humor. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 487. Otherwise I will fight with you. Although you have a lot of king-level combat power under your command, you are not. Stop me, I can take you to death. Do you dare to take risks like this? You humans, haven't you always been greedy for life and fear of death? Augustus glanced left and right, and his figure gradually moved towards the periphery. Ha ha! Let me exchange lives with you, you are not qualified like this. But obviously, you can't live either. Fang Fan waved his hand. Twisted space. Dark sacrifice. Headshot. Let the bullets fly. The first two skills were released by the little mage Vega, and directly led the 1-star king level orc to live in the circle, and then the boundless dark magic fell, and the shock of death flashed. Although it is also a 1-star king class, it is obvious that the little mage Vega is more showy. Whether it's combat power, manipulation, or the weirdness of dark magic. After Vega released the dark magic, followed by Kalen's skills, he directly shot out the rope net first, and shot the head again. The orc commander who ran across the northern capital city was killed just like that. At 10 o'clock, the killing point is in hand. Huh? Why hasn't my killing point changed? Fang Fan frowned, looking a little surprised. He tested it just now, and the killing points obtained by the 6-star orc slaughtered by his legions and pets were counted on his head. Could it be that the orc leader in front of him is not dead yet? Fang Fan has confirmed it several times, and it is true, he is already dead. This is so special, also swallowing the killing point of labor and capital? Fang Fan silently opened the plane killing list. At this moment, the data on the killing list has been changed and updated. Planet killing list. First place, Fang Fan, 754 points, human race. Second place, Vega, 79 points, Terran. Third place, Gillette, 60 points, Orcs. Fourth place, Elton, 37 points, Orcs. Fifth place, Alexis, 35 points, Orcs. Sixth, Garen, 31 points, Terran. Seventh place, Buddy, 29 points, Orcs. 8th place, Jax, 28 points, Terran. 9th place, Caitlin, 25 points, Terran. 10th place, Melosi, 20 points, Orcs. 11th place, Kyle, 1700 hours, Angel Race. The ranking and data on the plane killing list, because this battle seems to have undergone earth-shaking changes. Originally, the top 10, and even the top 20, and the top 30 could not see any trace of human beings, but now, the top of the list is Fang Fan. Second place goes to Vega. Vega. These are their own heroes. How did they make the list as an independent entity? Fang Fan opened his mouth and looked confused. Especially when I saw the 11th Kyle, Gankan also had an entire angel family. Could it be that there was a bug in the ranking? My heroes also exist as separate survivors. Fang Fan nodded secretly, standing on his point of view. This is not a bad thing. Far from being a bad thing, one might even say, it's a great thing. It means that there are more cronies under my command who are at the top of the list. In this way, when the list rewards are issued, I can get more. Tisk. I love bugs like this. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shuyu. Chapter 488. The corners of Fang Fan's mouth rose slightly, and there was a look of joy in his eyes. The killing points obtained by the 6-star and above orcs slaughtered by the pets and their legions can all be counted on Fang Fan. As for Galen Vega and the others, they have already existed as a separate entity, and their accumulation of killing points is also separate. While Fang Fan was thinking about it, the battle has gradually come to an end. The commander is dead. Run. Run away. The orcs, who are also more witty, saw that Augustus was dead, and hurriedly tried to escape from all directions. But how could Fang Fan allow these rich killing points to slip under his nose like this? Chase and block. This is just the most basic operation. Fang Fan has already dispatched the 4 major 10-star legions to bet on the exits from all sides. And then sent the 10-star Upper Demon Lord army to guard in the sky. The rest of the legion and the heroes are caught and fought in it. Ha ha ha, you bunch of chickens. Come on, come on. Dare to oppose this envoy? Go to hell. Tisk tisk tisk, your combat power is too bad. It's not enough. Why are you so spicy? Your attacks are no different from scratching a tickling to me. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Tisk, blood battle. How good is the bloody battle? Is it a brother who came to cut me down? As soon as he heard this muffled voice, he naturally knew that it was God's messenger by Biao. When encountering a strong enemy, this guy hides faster than anyone else. But facing these low-level orcs, he slaughtered more casually. It can even be said that, it is easy. Is simple. Fang Fan specially checked the list and found that this guy is not on the plane killing list at all. And he slaughtered orcs above 6-star level, and Fang Fan couldn't get any feedback on killing points. In other words, this thing is a piece of trash. Made by Biao. You are not allowed to slaughter orcs above 6 stars. That's the killing point. Fang Fan cried out with pain on his face. He saved some killing points. Is it easy for him? It is no exaggeration to describe this place as a river of blood. Don't kill me, my father is the Beast Master. He is very powerful. He is the Beast Master. You kill me, you have to die too. You all have to die. Ah, you ignorant human race. Just slaughtered the advance army of a few orcs. What's the matter? Let me go. Otherwise, when my father's army arrives, all of you will have to die. A tiger-headed man with the obvious characteristics of a tiger is there wailing, saying threatening words. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes and walked over subconsciously, because he thought this guy was very interesting. He has always wanted to find a chance to spy on the opposite world. Your father? The Beast Master? What about him? What about your father? Fang Fan pointed to the corpse of the one-star king-level orc Augustus beside him. Just him? He's not worthy of my father's shoes. Herman glanced at the corpse of Augustus lying on the ground with contempt, and there was no respect in his words. As the son of the Beast Master, he is certainly reckless. This time, he came out with the orc army of Augustus in order to go to the new human plane to see. And now, he regrets it? You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 489. The Idiot Augustus. To provoke such a powerful enemy. He was almost killed in the chaos. Fortunately, this human race leader seems to be quite afraid of his identity as an orc prince. Really? Your orc world is very powerful. Fang Fan raised his eyebrows slightly, and there was a haze in his eyes. The power of the orc plane means that the human plane is more dangerous. Now there are king-level orcs, and looking at the situation, this king-level orc seems to be nothing? Is this a spicy chicken? Waste. Fang Fan thought secretly in his heart. Certainly. Submit to me. I am Prince Herman of the Great Orc Kingdom. Submit to me, I can make you my squire. You can save your life. And, I will bestow upon you supreme glory. Herman looked at Fang Fan arrogantly, and was asked a few words by Fang Fan, and his arrogant attitude as a prince was completely revealed. I need to know the specific combat power deployment of your orc kingdom, what realm is your beast master, and, when will your next wave of attacks be launched? Fang Fan initiated a series of questions, and these questions were obviously what he cared about the most. In other words, it is about the life and death of the human world. Why do you have so many problems? Be my squire, and you can live. Otherwise, just wait to die. Perhaps it was Fang Fan's kind attitude that misunderstood Herman. He gradually stood up, a hawk-like look on his face, a proud look on his face, and a particularly arrogant attitude. I'm asking you something. Fang Fan frowned, this guy in front of him, a bit interesting. What qualifications do you have to question me? Lowly human race. Now serve me, you can also become my squire. When the army of my orc kingdom arrives, even if you want to be my slave, I don't want it anymore. It's your life and death time. It's you who should be afraid. Herman raised his head, his attitude became more and more arrogant. You sure? Fang Fan gradually narrowed his eyes and confirmed again. Lowly human race. How dare you be so rude to your master? Snapped. Fang Fan raised his hand and slapped it. Shame on your face. Originally, Fang Fan was still thinking, if you confess to be lenient and resist strictness, it is not that you can't let you die. But now, it's you who has been walking on the road to death. Since you want to die, then don't blame me. If you have a heart that wants to die, then it will be perfect for you. You dare to hit me. You are dead. I am the prince of the noble orc kingdom. When the army of my orc kingdom arrives, you lowly and lowly human race will all have to die. None of you survived. Damn it. You're all adrift. I'm going to kill you. Offending me, trying to get information from my mouth, impossible. I won't say it. Do you have the ability to kill me? Do you dare? Do you have the courage? My father, is coming soon. Whoever dares to make a move will slash him with 1,000 swords. Herman snorted, he thought his identity was there, and Fang Fan didn't dare to do anything to him. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes and looked at the movements of the clown in front of him. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 490. Vega, Search for His Soul. Fang Fan waved his hand. This guy does have some value. But that's about it. If he conducts a soul search, he can also get some information he wants. And that way, it's more convenient. According to the Lord. Wei Jie silently came out from the side, with a cruel smile on his face, his hands folded in front of him, and then slowly came out. You, what do you want? Let me go. You can't do this. I'm the son of the Beast Master. You're killing, you're dead, I'm willing to say anything, let go, am I okay? Damn, I fought with you. You. The voice of the so-called prince of the Orc Kingdom became deeper and deeper, until at the end, he was completely breathless. Vega's hands were slowly stroking his head, chanting some incantations that Fang Fan couldn't understand. This was a soul-searching ceremony. The mysteries of the Dark Mage are slowly unfolding. After about 10 minutes, Vega slowly opened his eyes. How? Fang Fan stepped forward excitedly. He needed to get first-hand information. Wei Jie's face looked a little ugly, only to see him shaking his head slightly. Lord, this orc plane, it's not easy. According to this guy's memory, they have already experienced 3 plane battles. The first battle of the planes was a fiasco. The second and third times were victorious. And they've grown stronger for a long time. The king-level orc who was killed was called Augustus, and he was just a lord of the Orc Kingdom of Tux. In the Orc Kingdom of Tux, there are many such lords. As Wei Jie spoke, her face became more and more silent. Fang Fan listened to his ears, and there was a hint of deep thought in his eyes. The situation are far less optimistic than imagined. This orc plane has evolved much longer than the Earth star plane. Correspondingly, their combat power has also increased a lot. There is a king-level existence, and there is no way to find it among the local survivors of the entire Earth. But in the Orc Kingdom, it seems to be quite common. Fang Fan took a deep breath. This is obviously a tough battle. But correspondingly, Fang Fan felt a little fortunate. If there are enough strong enemies in the enemy army, it means that he will have more opportunities to harvest and kill points. Then use the killing points to exchange for the heavenly god Jade. Maybe if you stick to this month, what miracle will happen? Fang Fan's eyes gradually began to rise. According to this line of thinking, there is indeed some truth. But the premise is, to be able to endure. What's the realm of the strongest, in this Tux Orc Kingdom? Fang Fan narrowed his eyes and asked seriously. No definite information has been revealed, but in this Herman's memory, it seems that the 1-star king class is very common. 2-star king level, can have some status. Although Wei Jie was confused, Fang Fan completely understood. The situation is far worse than Fang Fan thought. No matter what, let's fight to the end. Fortunately, the orcs in the northern capital city were cleaned up in time, so that we can fortify here, and restrain the orcs in this place. You can't let the battle situation continue to expand, otherwise it will be out of control.